What's up, everyone? I know I haven't done one of these reviews in a while, and I know it's not quite camera related, but I want to touch base on these Treblab HD7s that the people over at Treblab sent me. I'll let you know right away that this is not a paid video. They did send me the true wireless surround sound stereo speakers for free. They sent them to me and asked me to test them out, give them a review. And as you know, I always give my honest real world review. I don't ever, sugarcoat it just because they sent me a product. So if I like them, I'm gonna let you know. If I don't like them, I'll let you know. And actually, I'm gonna be giving these bad boys away. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can win one of these two. So let's get right into it. I just want to talk about these right away. The Treblab HD7, so they are Bluetooth speakers that work pretty well. I'm going to get into a little bit more of why I mean pretty well and not just amazing, but they are great speakers. They are right around $70 a piece, I think. They work pretty well. They're IPX water resistant IPX6. So that means they are water resistant. They're not submergible though. They can get some splash on them. And they do work pretty well. They were really easy to pair, and they were really easy to pair with each other. And I kind of want to walk you through the steps of how to pair them, because like I said, it's super simple. Basically, you just hold the power button, turn it on, and hold it in. It'll go to a pairing mode, and then you just go to your phone and set the pairing. You just pair just like any other Bluetooth, and there was no password. There was anything like that. So that was how you pair one speaker. Now to get it into both speakers, it was a little more difficult. I couldn't just figure it out myself. I had to get the actual manual out, which most of you know I usually toss them right away. I'm glad I didn't, but it was really easy after I read how to do it, and I suggest you guys reading how to do it. So what you do is you take your Bluetooth, you turn it off on your phone so you're not connected. Then you turn both of these bad boys off.
Power off.
So that's what you do to turn them off. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn them both on at the same time and hold them down until you hear pairing. Then it'll go into stereo mode. So
power on. Bluetooth mode. Pairing. Stereo mode.
So now they're in stereo mode. And they're connected because my Bluetooth was already on. So once you are originally get it connected, you can kind of brush past that other step. But we're going to listen to these, and I'm going to try to hold them up to my microphone here, which is the Rode Wireless Go with the Rode Lav, and it's amazing. It's an amazing setup. But that's not this video. I'm going to make another video about this microphone setup. We're talking about these Treblab HD7s, and let's just go over some of the stats on the back of the box here. So like I said, they are water resistant. IPX6 means they can get splashed, but they cannot be submerged. Built-in mic for phone calls, so you can actually use them for phone calls. Up to 25 hours of playtime. And there is actually a 1/4-20 screw on the bottom of them as well, which is awesome. And I'm going to let you guys know how I use them. 360 sound, 12 watts of power, and their ability to connect 2 speakers. You cannot connect these to more than 2. I have tried with other speakers, other Bluetooth speakers and stuff like that. And 2 is the max that you can go on these bad boys, but it's all you really need. Let's just listen to them right away here.
This is a dream. Getting the royal scar.
And I mean, you can...
Holding a diamond blade. Throwing it far. Holding your breath still. You jump the fire. We'll just sit and wait till...
So these things are really, really loud. They're powerful, and they sound fantastic. They're super crisp. They're super crisp. The bass is pretty much non-existent. There is no bass in these things as far as vibration. You can hear the bass, if that makes sense. You can hear that there is bass. It's just not a vibration or what you're used to when you're thinking bass in like a car, or even like a Beats pill or something like that. There's no bass to them for the vibration or the rumble, but there is a bass sound. It is super, super clear. It sounds fantastic, and especially when you put them up like in 360 mode. So like if you're, you know, I mean, you wouldn't walk around like this, but if you walk around like this, they're gonna sound crisp. They're gonna sound awesome. Overall, the sound is, I would give it, you know, a good 8 out of 10. The only reason I wouldn't give it a 9 or a 10 is because there is no rumble from the bass. It's a bass sound, not a bass feeling, if that makes sense to you guys. So how do I use them in a photography mode, or how do I in photography, videography? Well, these are great to take on the go with you. They actually work pretty well. I Bluetoothed my phone to them, and I walked outside of my studio and probably 20 feet away. That's through a brick wall, so that's great. With taking and putting this the connected speaker, because one of them is always going to connect, even though it's in stereo mode, so both should be connected, but it's only one. So you got to kind of figure out which one the stereo mode is, or which one's connected, sorry. And then this one I took through the brick wall and almost to the corner of the block, which I would say it's close to half of a football field at least. And it worked. So that is amazing. They're super good. They sound really crisp even with just one on. You don't need both of them. Having both of them is amazing, but you don't need both. So taking these on the go to a photo shoot just to have some ambient sound and music and kind of get your client and, you know, to relax and chill, great. Videography, I use them when I'm shooting music videos. It's a great speaker to take. That way you don't have to lug like a giant sound system with you for just like a run and gun music video for like a rapper or pop singer or something like that. Clearly you wouldn't play a band through this, but it sounds great for on the go videography, like music video shooting. It's fantastic. Throw it on a tripod with the quarter 20 on the bottom of it and just go to town and shoot your music video with some music in the background. That way you can sync it all up. There is also an aux port on the bottom of it, micro USB port to charge it, and like I said, an aux port. That way you can plug directly into it if you have like an old school Discman or Walkman or something. However, when you connect through the aux, stereo mode goes bye-bye. So you cannot use stereo mode if you're using the aux cord. You have to be Bluetooth to use stereo, to use both speakers connected. So that's kind of the rundown on these speakers. Like I said, 8 out of 10, that's good. They are fantastic and they work really well. There's just no bass. And other than that, pairing was easy, turning off is easy, sound is easy. They're nice and loud, and it'll turn. So, I mean, other than that, you know, other than not having much bass feel, more of a bass sound, I definitely think they're a good purchase. They're worth it. They're super loud, they're super crisp, and they work really well. I've had these for about a month now, and I've only charged them once, and they're still going. So that's awesome. Like I said, they sound great. And like I said, super good buy. It's a great purchase. Stick around for just a second, and I'm gonna tell you how you can win these bad boys right here. I'm gonna give them both away because I have more speakers. I want you guys to have them. So the way that you can win these Treblab HD7s is becoming a member on my Patreon page. What my Patreon page is patreon.com/I am Josh Russell. What do I do there? I teach you guys everything that I know in depth about photography, both tips and tricks and in the business. I give you my Lightroom presets. I give away monthly giveaways on all sorts of fun stuff. I give away tips and tricks on editing, on how to shoot. I do behind the scenes videos on location shoots, and I update with podcasts. So go over to patreon.com/I am Josh Russell, and all you have to do is become a member. It's basically the price of giving me a meal once a month, around $20, and you can be entered into winning these bad boys. That's all you got to do, and you'll find some awesome knowledge just from that. So head over to the Patreon page, become a member, and get on your way to making your success as a photographer. Other than that, if you want to buy yourself one of these Treblab HD7s, and I highly suggest doing it because they are great speakers for the price, substantially under any other Bluetooth speaker of this quality. Build quality is amazing on them, by the way. And just go down to the link in the description down below, buy yourself one, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna get out of here. I have a ton of editing to do, and I need to go release some more videos on the Patreon page. So head over there. If you're new to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, the bell notification, and the thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.